Hi everyone, Random Reviews here, and today I have a huge book haul for you guys. My book haul is 34 books, and I meant to get this taped a while ago. All of them came in by the middle of October. I placed the order the end of September, and it's now November. So, here we go. I hope you guys like it. The first book I have is by Janet Evanovich. It is Thanksgiving. This book was originally $10.99. I paid a penny for it. What made me I decided to look at this because I'm like, do you know what? There's Thanksgiving in October in Canada. There's Thanksgiving in November in the US. So I'm like, between October and November, I want to read this book because it seems to be themed with Thanksgiving, or at least the title does. So we'll see where that book goes. By the way, this is an adult title. The next one I have is in the series The Lily Adventures. The book is Secret Money. It's book 1, and it's by Lois, Gladys, Leppard. Okay. I really don't know what this book cost originally, but I know that I paid a penny for it. And this is a young adult fiction. Okay. The next one I have is Kiss Me If You Can by Phillips. This book originally was $9.99. I paid 95 cents for it. Okay. Just so that you know what the price is, I think I already stated this. Basically, I'm telling you what the book originally cost and what I paid for it. The price that I paid is just the price. It's not including shipping or anything like that. So, I ordered all of these on a website, my favorite website. So, that's why you're seeing the difference. The next one I have is Video Kill by Joanne or Joanne Fluke. This book was originally $3.95 and I paid a penny for it. One thing with this book is when I was looking to try to find it, it stated it wasn't in print anymore. So I was kind of happy to find this one. This is really old. Like, this book stinks. Like, smell-wise. Okay? So, it's got that musty book smell, that old musty book smell. So, this is actually going to be the first, not mystery, but I have a feeling this is going to be more horror than mystery. So, yeah, it even says it right there. Horror! So, this is the first book that I'm going to read that has horror in it. So, yeah, I'll let you know after I finish that. The next one I have is The Hollow Kingdom. I paid $9.99. Sorry, the book was originally $9.99. I paid $1.49, and The Hollow Kingdom is by Claire B. Dunkle. And this isn't a spoiler or anything, but when I heard there's another YouTuber who did a bookshelf tour, and she had this on her shelf, and the description she gave of it reminded me of the film The Princess and the Goblin. If you've never seen that film, go and watch it. So I have high hopes for this. And this one is a children's novel, or a young adult novel, I guess you could say. The next one I have, these ones are so hard to find. I was really lucky to find this. I read it a lot when I was a kid. It's Clue, book 1, Who Killed Mr. Boddy. Okay. And I loved these. I used to get them all the time from my library to read them. It's got like a little mystery, and then on the back you guess who did it, and then you see if you're right. And it even has, at the end, of each one, you can check off the suspects and be like, oh, it's not this person, not this person, not this person. So that it's really like, it's more so than you can basically kind of play the game by yourself. But I love these. 13 mini mysteries based on the best-selling Parker Brothers game. It was originally $3.95. I paid $3 for it. So the person selling it said it was a collectible, but at least it's in better condition than most used books are. So I'm excited with that. I'll tell you where that one goes. This one's more from, like, I don't know, maybe like a 7 or 8 year old up to a 12-year-old probably. I'll let you know. Next one is A Bride Most Begrudging by Deeanne Gist. This book was originally $14.99. I paid a penny for it. Good deal, huh? This one is an adult novel. The next one I have is Malice by Chris Wooding. It's part novel, part comic. Okay, it's hardcover. Book was originally $18.99. There we go. And I paid a penny for it. And this is all raised. Like you can tell when you look at it from the side, it's all raised. So I heard a lot of good things about this book. So I can't wait to read it. The next one I have is Save the Date by Jenny B. Jones. This book was originally $14.99, and I paid a penny for it. The next one I have is Vidya and the Fairy Crown. It's book 2, I believe, in the Disney Fairies. This one is meant more for kids that are like just starting to read, I think. I'm not too sure. Or maybe more advanced. It has RL, so I'm assuming it means reading level. It says 2.8, and it says a stepping stone book. But I'm not sure if you guys ever look at older, like younger books to see how they've changed from when you were younger, or even how they've written them, because it's very interesting when you read through them. So this one was originally $7.99. I paid a penny. This one's more for young children. So those of you out there who are watching this who are maybe parents with little kids, after I've read this, I'll let you know. Okay, the next one I have is an adult novel again. It's Here Comes Trouble by Donna Kauffman. This book was originally $16.95. I paid 40 cents for it. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not really giving big descriptions of all of them, it's because there is such a large amount. So if you have questions about them, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll also leave the author and the book title in the descriptions for you when you want to find it. My next one is my first manga that I've ever bought. Not first one that I've ever read, but the first one I've ever bought. It's Wanted by Matsuri Hino. It's a pirate adventure. This book was originally $10.50. I bought it used for $2.60. So if you're noticing that it's not really in perfect condition, that's why I bought it used. I didn't do that to it. So I've read this one before, and I've read hundreds of other manga. I've just never bought my own, but I think I'm going to have to because I really enjoy them. The next one I have is Private. It's written by Kate Bryan. It's the first novel in the Private series. This book was originally $8.99 and I paid 38 cents. Now I'm going to take a little bit of time to say something about this. If you've ever watched Why Fiction Freaks channel or Chapter Chicks channel, you'll know that they were big Borders fans, and I didn't know what Borders was until they finally explained it, just because I don't have any Borders around my area. And from what they always said, and from their videos of their Borders store, I'm like, oh my word, I want to go to Borders. But it closed down, I guess. I was listening in one of their videos, so I was really upset. So when I got this one, I was shocked to find out that there was a Borders sticker. This book used to be on a Borders shelf somewhere in this world. So that was exciting for me. So this was originally $8.99 and I paid 38 cents for it. The next one I have is A Series of Unfortunate Events, Book the First, The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snickets. It says it's the short-lived edition. I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not. It was $4.99. I paid $1.97. And I'm not really sure what you would kind of I'm not really sure what category you'd put it under, because I think it was written more for kids, but a lot of youth have read it, and a lot of adults too, so I'm going to just state it's an all-around for everyone book. The next one I have is by Y.S. Lee. It's The Agency, A Spy in the House, a Mary Quinn mystery. It's the first book. Okay, this book was originally $9. I paid $3.92. And look at that. Look at the spine. Isn't that really cool? I just think that's unique. I don't know why. I just like it. Very pretty spine. The next one I have is The Breakup Bible by Melissa Cantor. This book was originally $9.99 and I paid $6. And this is sorry. It says from the author of If I Have a Wicked Stepmother, Where's My Prince? I actually own that book and I've read it, and that's why I became a Melissa Cantor reader, I guess you could say. The next one I have is Just for Kicks by Paul Bakzowski. It's a really, what's his name? So, this is the book. I bought it used. I couldn't find it new anywhere. And it didn't come with the dust jacket. But as you can tell, like, it's very nicely, like, the binding is really nice. If you can tell the football on the front, it does have to do with football. This was the first young adult novel I read. I think I was about 11 or 12 when I read it. It's about a girl who goes to play football in her high school. Something, I think, happens to the quarterback, and her brother has her go and try out for the quarterback position, and she gets it, and different things happen because of it. Forgive me if that's not completely 100% correct with what I've just said, because I can't remember the book too well because it's been so long since I've read it. But I'm excited to have my own copy of this and to read it. So there's that. The next one I have is The Amanda Project, the first book in the series, Invisible Eye. And it says down here Stella Lennon, so I'm assuming Stella Lennon is the author of this one. They have different authors writing the different stories. This one is $16.99. I paid 78 cents for it. Oh, I'm not sure if I stated with Just for Kicks. I'm not sure of the original price, but I paid a penny for this hardcover. The next one I have is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. By the way, these four are all young adult. The next one I have is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brashears, or Brashears, however she pronounces it. This is a young adult. It's $13.95. I paid $1.64 for it. The next one I have, I don't know the original price, but I know I paid $4.99. It's Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. Not sure if it was supposed to have a dust jacket on it. It didn't come with one, but I have one now. The next one I have to show you is, I didn't buy it from them, but it's in the Barnes & Noble leather-bound classics editions, and it's The Story of King Arthur and His Knights by Howard Pyle, Pyle. Okay, you can tell, like, it's actual leather, like it has that leather smell, and this is silver. Okay, I've done this a number of times already, but if you flip the pages, like, look at that. Like, they're still stuck together. Like, they haven't been separated yet or anything. So this was originally $9 from Barnes & Noble. The website that I bought it from, it was $7.99, and it still had the plastic covering on it. So that was a good deal. And this is something that, like, will last forever. You can have it on your bookshelf and just really showcase it. The next one I have is Feeling Sorry for Celia. It's by Jacqueline Moriarty. This book was originally $25.99. I paid 25 cents for it. And Inkheart and Feeling Sorry for Celia are young adult novels, and the story of King Arthur and his knights basically is an all-around anyone age. When it's a classic, it's for any age. An Unlikely Suitor by Nancy Moser. This one's an adult novel, okay? This one was originally $14.99. I paid 56 cents for this book. The next one I have is more for a child again. It's The Rescuers by Marjorie Sharp. This is not a spoiler because it, when you go to buy it, it states it. But if you've ever seen Disney's The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under, which I have, I grew up on those, I own them. This is the story that it's based off of. Not exactly this one. It's the Rescuers is based off of the third one, I believe it is. It's called Miss Bianca, which I've read. For some reason, I didn't know that this one was the first one, so I had to go and buy it. But yeah, but this is the series that those movies are based off of. And this edition, isn't this a gorgeous edition? This is put out by the New York Review Children's Collection. I love this. Like, it's gorgeous. This is a gorgeous edition. So this is more for a child, but really anyone can read it. The next one I have is The Book of Mordred by Vivian Vandevelde. This book was originally $18. I paid a penny. This book is brand spanking new. Like, seriously, when I went to open it, like, even still, like, you can hear this. You can hear the hardcover making the cracking noise as you open it. This is a young adult novel. This one is about Mordred in the story of King Arthur and his knights. He's the one who betrays Arthur, I believe. So this will be interesting. I was surprised that when these two came in, because I'm like, my word, these two have so much to do with each other. I'm like, I'll have to read them back and to back. So that's a young adult novel. The next one is more for, like, you could say youth, but it's more for children. It's the first one in the Sisters in Time series. It's called Sarah's New World, The Mayflower Adventure. It's from 1620. That's when the story takes place. This book was originally $7.95. I paid a penny for it. And that one's more for a youth child. This next one is a bind-up. It's Beverly Lewis's Holly's Heart, Collection 1. It includes Best Friend, Worst Enemy, Secret Summer Dreams, Sealed with a Kiss, The Trouble with Weddings, and California Crazy. This book was originally $13.99. I paid a penny. I haven't read any out of it at this point, but when I was younger, I actually read the first book, so about like there. So, yeah. There's that one. So that's a good deal for a bind-up. $13.99 for a bind-up, and I paid a penny. Good deal. The next one I have is Brethren, An Epic Adventure of the Knights Templar by Robin Young. This book was originally $34. I paid 95 cents. I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. So, there's that one. The next one I have is Tattoo by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This one is amazing. It's actually, this book was $10.99. I paid $1.30 for it. You're probably thinking something else by the title, but this one sounds so good right now. Oh my word. I can't believe it. The next one I have is Richard Castle's Deadly Storm, a Derek Storm novel. If you guys have ever seen the first Castle episode, he's basically finished off this series. This isn't, well, I can't say anymore, it could be a spoiler. But this is put out by Marvel under like a, not really a ghostwriter, because they've got them down here, but it's interesting. This book was $21.99. I paid $9.89 for it. I'm interested to see how it goes. The next one I have is The Rose Beast by by Francesca Leah Block. It's Fairy Tales Retold. This was originally $9.95 and I paid a penny for it. I'm not sure if that's like a flub in the book or if that's how all of the pages are supposed to be, because that's how they are. So, be interested to see that. The next one is The Boyfriend List by E. Lockhart. 15 Guys, 11 Shrink Appointments, 4 Ceramic Frogs, and Me, Ruby Oliver. It's a Ruby Oliver novel. It's the first one in the Ruby Oliver series. It was originally $11.95. I paid 40 cents. I saw this one on another bookie's bookshelf tour, and I decided to give it a try. Next one is a child's one. It's The Shakespeare Stealer by Gary Blackwood. Originally $9.99. I paid $1.75. Interested to see where this one goes. It sounded so interesting, I just had to get it. This is more for like an older child, maybe like 8 to 12 probably. I'll let you know after I read it. And the last and final one is The Rose Labyrinth. This was originally $29.99. I paid 75 cents for it. I bought the hardcover because it's got the book and it also comes with these cards. The paperback doesn't. So you get extra stuff with it. I watched this on another bookie's book haul on YouTube and sounded very promising and very excited about it, and it really made me want to read it. And then I was on another website reading reviews after I'd gotten it, and all of them didn't finish the book. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous to start this one. It's by Titania Hardy. I'm not really sure how you pronounce your first name. Sorry. You guys probably do. But that's my book haul. That's 34 books. As I read them, I will get back to you. Again, sorry for not posting videos as often. I try to get them taped. I try to get them recorded as soon as possible. I've been kind of falling back. I've got a number of books to review for you guys as well that I've finished, but things have just, oh my word, it's just, they've gone crazy. So I hope you guys leave comments if you have questions. I'll leave the information in the descriptions with the author and the titles like I normally do, and I'd love to hear from you guys. So this book haul was for you, and go pick up a random book and read. Bye.